Well, hello man cavers. What day is it today? It's Monday, and it's meant to be Methwold auction day. Oh yes, I've been coming to this auction on and off since I was a little boy with my granddad, and he was coming here before I was even born. Anyhow, we have some quite sad news. The auction yard, which is behind this wall, sale day is Monday. As you can see, the gates are closed. There we are. Weekly auction. Methwold Auction Mart. Yes, meant to be on a Monday. But look, the whole place is empty. Let me try and get through the chain link. Nothing. And sadly, the auction has closed permanently. There we go. Nothing left on Methwold auction. The whole thing is shut down. Unfortunately, the last people that sort of took it over, yeah, we can go through the gap. Look, there you go. The last people that took the auction over, sadly, couldn't make it work. You know, just too high overheads, I'm afraid. So they couldn't make the auction work. So for the first time in what must be 200 years, there is no auction at Methwold anymore. They are looking for people to take the auction over. So if any of you guys fancy taking on a sort of well-established village auction with a very good customer base, you know, it's up for grabs, I think. As far as I know, they haven't found anybody that goes in there yet. And yeah, if you was serious about it, get in touch and I can put you in touch with the land agent, because I know who the agent is in charge of renting this out. So yeah, unfortunately there's no auction at Methwold anymore. So what are we going to do? Well, have a look around Methwold village, I suppose. While we're here, we can have a look, and there's the George pub. Lovely old church at Methwold. Let me see if I can go here. But this is a pretty village, you know. This is a very pretty village. We've got a nice church there. Very nice indeed. And there's a lot. Look at this beautiful village green. Look at this. Oh, that place is for sale. A few years ago, this house here wasn't out for sale. That was a... No, it weren't. No, that was here. No, forget that, not that one. There used to be an old cottage where these new ones are. Really lovely old place with a huge garden and a barn out the back. Sat empty for years. And sadly, knocked down and a load of rabbit hutches put up. But look at this for a beautiful village green. Look at that lovely established tree. Isn't he beautiful? So yes. I know when me and Mrs. Mancave, when we were looking for a place to buy, we nearly bought that one. Yeah, because that was up for sale. This place here was up for sale within our budget. But sadly, the only garden it's got is the little bit out the front. That is it. So that wasn't a lot good to us. We absolutely loved the house, and it was very reasonably priced, but yeah, the only garden it had was the little bit out the front. Had nothing round the back. Let's have a walk round the back here, actually. We might as well have a look round Methwold village. This is a really pretty village in the heart of Breckland, you know, here in Norfolk. Very nice. There is quite a busy farm here, but look at this lovely little track what comes up. And you've got this little bit of garden with this house as well. See, we're around the back of this house now, and there's that little bit of garden there, but that was it. This is lovely. Little tracks come through here. And this lovely little derelict building here, look. The back end has fell down over the years. Look like they've got some bricks in there and starting to do something with it, but just look at this lovely old place. Little old cottage there. It's even got trees growing out of the roof, and it's been here. I think that used to be a little blacksmith shop or something, little workshop. Please look little workshop. Look at that. Lovely little workshop. Comes, I think, with that cottage, which used to be a village shop. But you can see, if I get the angle right, that whole wall is bowing out. But what a lovely little building, isn't it? Ah, there's planning notices here, look. I had no idea there was planning notices up. If you want to read them, you'll have to pause. There you go. There's another one here. Look like what they're going to try and do with it. And another one here. There we go. So yeah, there is actually a planning notice going on here, so they are going to do something with it. When I was a little boy, this used to be a shop. You can see there's a closed sign. And there used to be an old boy in there, and he had what I used to call Arkwright's till. And I used to come out with Grandad, and Grandad used to park on the village green in his Morris Minor. And I'd go in this shop and get halfpenny sweets. He used to have halfpenny licorices in jars and stuff, all the old jarred sweets. He used to have them, and I used to go in there, and yeah, I used to buy 20p worth of sweets, and he never counted them out, the bloke. He used to put his whole hand in the jar and fill a bag up, a little white paper bag, and there you go, 20p, you know, halfpenny sweets. And sometimes, for buggerman, I'd count them, because I thought, well, I should get 40. There was normally at least 80 in there. So, when I come past the church, this is Methwold Village Hall. Oh, wow. I'm walking in the damn road. There's a Village Hall car park there. Yep. You can see the auction yard. We've basically gone round in a square. There's the auction yard again. So this is basically Methwold Village. You've basically seen most of it. Excuse the traffic noise, but there is a few people about today. See, we walked down there beside that wall, the village green, then up through the back, the other side of the church, and down. And this is the main street through. There's another hall there. There's enough village halls there. Man Cave's car is right up there, the little blue one. So yeah, but it's really sad times to see the auction closed. It's a shame, because I knew the people that ran it and tried giving it a go, but it was just, yeah, they just couldn't make it happen. You know, couldn't make it happen, which is very sad. I say, there's been an auction there. This ground, I believe now, I may be wrong, but I think there's some arrangement with the council that there's a historic covenant on this land where it's got to be used as an auction mart. I think. Unless I got it wrong. I'm sure years ago I heard that this land can't be built on, so they can't knock this wall down and build houses in there. I don't think, because as far as I'm aware, there is a, you know, an ancient covenant on this land that it's got to be used as an auction mart. Because that barn there used to be the chicken and goat shed. So years ago, there was livestock in there they used to sell, you know. So yeah, it would be very sad. This yellow building, that used to be a shop as well. I used to go there as well. So that used to be a village shop. And if we come up here a little bit, oh, I can see the fish and chip shop. And I'll tell you guys, this is the best fish and chip shop I have ever been to, anywhere in the country. Big claim, I know. I have been to dozens of fish and chip shops, and this fish and chip shop here, which is called Rumbles, that is the best fish and chip shop I've ever been to, ever. It is phenomenal. The portion sizes are absolutely huge, and yeah, it's very good. So if you ever do pass through Methwold, stop at Rumbles, get your fish and chips, tell them that Mr. Man Cave pointed you out. There you go. Right. I've got to nip in the shop here and get a can of Coke, and then I'll be back. Right, we are back again. That's also another property me and Mrs. Mancave looked at, and the one down the bottom behind them gates, the little cottage right down the bottom there, used to be a butcher's, I do believe. That was another property, because we did look at several properties in Methwold, but yeah, we never really took them any further. None of them had very big gardens, so weren't a lot of good to us. Right, I am going to get off. I'm going to get home. So I've got some gib keys to make up. So I might be filming that. Oh, the door ain't shut on my car, look. There you go. No wonder the light weren't right. Right, I'm going to end this video. And yes, it's the decay of auctions, I'm afraid. I mean, support your local auctions, guys. Please do. You know, please support your local auctions. They are much better than eBay and stuff like that, because, yeah, they take a bit of commission, but so do eBay. And who would you rather give your money to? A local business or a big conglomerate that really don't care? So support your local auction, guys. Dig them out, Google them, look them up. I'm sure you've got one near you. Most towns have at least one auction once a week. You know, auction houses are, as far as I know, everywhere. You know, I'm sure this is not the only village in the only village in the county that has an auction every week. Well, doesn't have that now, but there's got to be auction houses scattered about everywhere. I mean, I know loads of them within 20 miles of where me and Mrs. Mancave live. I know of at least 10 auctions that are at least weekly. Alright, 9 auctions now, because this one's done. But they're out there, guys, they're out there. So, even if you've never been to an auction before, go to your local auction house. Go on viewing day, have a look round. They are amazing places. They really are. So yes, support your local auction house, guys, because, you know, if they're not supported, I end up going the same way as this one. And to be honest with you, that would be a crying shame. This was one of the old school auctions here. No bidding numbers, don't need to register. They didn't want your name, didn't want your address. You know, you could be Charlie Brown, it didn't matter. Do you know what I mean? You could just, you know, they didn't take card payments. Oh, yes, they did take card payments. Yes, they did. But, yeah, it was mainly cash. A lot of the blokes went there, you know, they pay cash, load the van up, go home, take stuff in, blah, blah. So, please, support these local auction houses. You know, they need the help now as much as anyone else. And, yeah, it is just such a shame that's another one closed. Right, I'm going to go, and we will see you guys next time. I sit here looking at that lovely old building there, which has been shut most of my life, I think. Right, see you later, guys. Bye-bye for now. Aha!